This video costs $4 from the trading card, but I don't know, it's actually kind of worth it. It's really awesome. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this has to be the weirdest crossover I've ever seen. We have Magic the Gathering with Spider-Man. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there rejoicing because they love Magic and Spider-Man, so I know that's a win-win for them. But for people like me, who don't care or know what Magic is, it's a bit odd they're paying extra for it. But it kind of makes sense when you think about it. And correct me if I'm wrong, Hasbro owns Woods by the Coast, which has Magic. And then Hasbro's licensing thing with Disney allows them to have Marvel and Spider-Man. So they pretty much said, you know what, these things equal money. So they slapped it on a box and gave it a $4 price tag. But don't get me wrong, this is actually really cool with the crossbows and everything. It's just not for me. Especially with the $4 price tag. Like, come on, $40? But he does look, he's worth it. He's like really cool. And let's finally get him out of the box. Taking a look at the accessories, we get 3 pairs of hands. We get wall crawling hands, web slinging hands, and we have the fist already on the figure. Which are pretty solid hands, no complaints here. The web is actually pretty cool. Usually it's like, oh yay, more Spider-Man webs. But this one, it's not like straight, but it's not like really bendy either. So it's a little bit of both, which is really good actually. Probably some really cool poses off of this. And you have the hook on the end so you can attach it to itself or other figures. Which is really cool. One thing I don't get is, why do we have this? We don't need this. If we got out the maximum, like, I mean, I just don't see him using this a lot. Like, I already have one, I don't need more. I guess if one breaks, I have the backup, but I don't think he really ever uses a shield. Like, in no cartoon, movie, or TV show has he ever used a shield. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm not that big of a Spider-Man fan. I thought I personally was, but I don't know, I just don't see why we have this. And then we have the Peter Parker head sculpt, which is just really beat up Peter. We have multiple scratches, got a bruised eye, lips all cut up. Actually really cool. It reminds me of the Maximum head sculpt, but this one is way better than the other one. And now, the card that made this $40. It does look very cool, but not worth the $40. It's like the hostage situation, except you're being hostage by a card instead of a second figure. Taking a close look at the figure, he does look really cool. Like, all the scratches on his chest or arms are in the sculpt, not just paint, which makes it look really cool and adds a lot of depth to the character, actually. And the paint is really well. It's like really reflective almost. I think it's really cool. I wish it was more dirtied up. So bio damage, I don't think he's supposed to be all shiny. But it's really cool. One thing I really like though is that on the butterfly joint, instead of it being all smooth like this one, it's all torn and weathered. Like it would be. Like how the card has it, you can see the torn part right there. It has that on the figure, kind of. Which I think is really cool, actually. So props to them. But I do have one minor complaint about the masked head sculpt. I wish it was a bit more damaged. Like, I like the hair showing, which is really cool. But when he's usually damaged, you can see a bit of his mouth and his lens is cracked or completely off his face. But just a minor complaint. The mask they gave us is really cool. Now for the scary part, articulation. If you haven't heard, this guy's legs joints are all messed up and weird. So his legs have been known to really tight and to break off. I really don't want to experience that because, you know, he's $40. That'd be a big waste if he does. But It is pretty good. The elbows go really far. He has pretty good butterfly joints. Especially the damaged arm goes way farther back than the regular arm. I mean, look at that difference. But for going forward, it's about the same. There's no big difference. Now for the head, I wish you looked a bit more up. This isn't terrible, I guess, but I feel like for this figure, he's going to be looking up at the villain. But, you know, he's being look unnatural. But it's not the worst thing ever, just annoying. Looking down, he can't look down at all. But for the ab crunch, looks pretty far forward. Back, pretty good. I like it. Now the legs. Please, please don't break on me. Okay. Good. Good. And this is the highest it goes. Now for the knees. As far as we can go, a bit more than 90. We do have a thigh swivel, at least. That's good. We have a calf swivel. You do have toe joints, thankfully. The ankle can go 360. Overall, the articulation is really good. It didn't break, so we're happy. It's good. We made it through. Okay. Comparing him to my maximum Spider-Man, he's a bit taller than the average Marvel Legends. He's a little closer to 6.5 than 6 inches. And I think I like his sculpt better. I think the broader shoulders make him look way better. It gives more of an adult feeling. But both are really good. His possibility's not like the maximum, but it's not terrible either. Now, is this figure a W or no? I think he's a W all the way. He has really good articulation. T-toe is amazing. I've always won a Battle Damage Spider-Man, and I finally have it. I have the link in the description if you want this figure. See you guys in the next one. Peace.